Good afternoon. It's a great honor for me to speak before so many prestigious leaders and guests of UPF. I'm the former vice president. In 1979, at a human rights rally, I delivered a speech of 20 minutes, but was sentenced to 12 years on charges of sedition. In the court, there were 15 lawyers. Nobody would expect that 20 years later, the youngest lawyer would invite one of the seditious elements, which is me, to campaign together. And we overthrew the 50 years long autocracy peacefully. We made a miracle of democracy in the year of 2000. Today, I would like to take this opportunity to invite all of you peace lovers together to support Taiwan to make another peace, miracle peace. As you are aware of, the two superpowers, American Eagle and Chinese Dragon, are competing with each other, making Taiwan a pawn and East Asia a powder cage. More and more people worry that Taiwan will become the next Ukraine. Will it be? My answer is no. Why? There's no reason Taiwan should be sanctioned simply because we received a long-term good friend, Nancy Pelosi. If the Chinese high-ranking officials do not need a visa from Washington, D.C. to travel abroad, why should Speaker Nancy Pelosi need a permission to visit Taiwan by Beijing? It's quite clear. According to PRC's One China's principle, there's one China and Taiwan is a part of it. What the logic is that? Yes, there's one China, just like there's one America and one Japan. Japan and America never say that Taiwan is a part of their territory, despite that Japan had ruled Taiwan for 50 years. The PRC has to face the history that in the year of 1895, China ceded with Japan a treaty in Shimonoseki to cede Taiwan in perpetuity forever. Ever since 1895, Taiwan did not belong to China. The PRC also has to face the reality that since its establishment, PRC never exercised one single day of jurisdiction over Taiwan at all. The PRC has misled the world in the past decade that according to UN Resolution 2758 that United Nations already decided that Taiwan is part of China. It was a lie. According to the resolution, it only decided who represents China, not a single word about Taiwan, not at all. However, Taiwanese and Chinese share the same culture and language. Many of us have heritage and ethnic relationship from Chinese. So to propose that, given the fact that Taiwan and China geographically is too close, so close together, and ethnically we are relatives. So I call it 远亲近邻. We are relative, distant relatives, yet close neighbor, just like Russia and Ukraine. All the resentment on both sides was a result of the confrontation of civil war among Mao Zedong and Chiang Kai-shek. Both are gone, either in heaven or down to the hell. Nothing to do with innocent Taiwanese. So, in order to make peace, I solemnly propose that the PRC leaders should change their one China principle. Yes, we agree that there is one China, but how to get along with Taiwan? I propose they make two changes. Number one, to change one China policy into one Chinese or 一个中华. Because the term 中华, ethnically and culturally, most of Taiwanese people are happy to accept it because we belong to almost the same race, Chinese race. Other than this, I propose they have to give up the terminology of unification, but to take the word integration instead of. By claiming unification, that means they will annex Taiwan, making Taiwan a local part of China, which no one in Taiwan would accept it. However, if they apply integration, the idea, based on the foundation that we are close to each other and share the same courage, we should maintain friendly environment and foster more exchange and understanding and cooperation. And in the long run, I propose that a Chinese Union or Commonwealth or whatever it's called can be developed so that Taiwan, Mongolia, Tibet, and Xinjiang can all get together under the name of 中华邦联, Chinese Confederation. Besides, I also would like to sincerely propose that the United States also could take my advice, not just to foster for another NATO in Pacific. Based on the philosophy of soft power, I would suggest that the United States should take a lead so that democratic countries, including Taiwan, Korea, Japan, Singapore, all the democracy in Pacific Union form together under the name like Democratic Pacific Union or Commonwealth or whatever, based on soft power rather than hard power. Hard power is always ready to fight. I know gentlemen maybe enjoy it more. Since I'm the first lady speaker here today, I emphasize soft power. Taiwan, Japan, and Korea have three similarities. We all have Confucianism, despite that our language so different. However, our democracy or the labor of high tech are very similar to each other. Imagine that Taiwan, Korea, and Japan are integrated together, plus the leadership of the United States across Pacific, also including Canada, I think the Pacific Democratic Union would become a cradle for soft power. That would be enrich our civilization and avoid war. The ancient philosopher Aristotle said, it's not enough to win a war. It's more important to organize peace. May I add that I also emphasize that we have to invest peace to prevent war. I'd like to take this opportunity to announce to you, shortly after my return, I will announce the birth of new NGO, the Taiwanese Society for Peace and Justice. People in Taiwan are ready. According to the poll, about 67% of our people refuse to be ruled by PRC. However, 73% of Taiwanese would maintain good and peaceful relations with China. Very, very people like war. So I have confidence when a campaign, Peace for Taiwan and for World, will be launched, will win support, especially after this significant convention that take action. Our President Tsai also indicated his intention, saying that Taiwan is not Ukraine, but she expects to start peace talk with China. May God bless us, and may war perish and peace prevail. Thank you.